Anyone planning an initial coin offering could do well to study the way blockbuster movies are put together. For a start, there is the initial pitch, and we are told that the busy moguls of Hollywood allow only minimal time to screenwriters presenting their ideas. The concept of elevator pitch comes from those few precious minutes that a wannabe gets to ride in a lift with the big-time producer and has the opportunity to impress with the uniqueness of their project. The skill comes in reducing the story down to its most basic elements, which can be delivered in the 30 seconds to 2 minutes of riding the elevator. The object is not to get a movie greenlighted, but to achieve a foot in the door, to invitation to continue the dialogue. That's always what we are trying to do with an ICO, to start the dialogue which will ultimately result in securing investment. And how do very many ICOs attempt that? Sadly, they hit their potential audience with the solution long before attempting to outline the problem. So a potential investor gets to read something like this. Our leading-edge technology water purifying system has a platinum osmosis plates and advanced charcoal filtration to reduce bacteria and foreign matter by up to 67.5% using a proprietary process developed in consultation with the UNICEF Clean Water campaign. Not bad if you are into platinum osmosis plates, but that's maybe too niche. Here is what I call a shinier start to the pitch. Water is life, yet 768 million people do not have access to safe, clean drinking water, and 2.5 billion people live without proper sanitation. When water is unsafe and sanitation is not existent, water can kill. Now, in conjunction with the UNICEF Clean Water campaign, there is a solution. I don't know about you, but the power of the second version has me gripped already, and I want to read on. Maybe by the third or fourth paragraph, I will be ready to hear about platinum osmosis plates. And if that was a Hollywood-style movie pitch, you would be sure to get the emotional story right up front. What happens next with the blockbuster is that it goes into pre-production, and whole teams of writers and developers are brought in to refine offering and refine it again. It's something that Hollywood is very good at doing, and you can be pretty sure that in any major movie, every single detail is planned meticulously. As I say in my book 6 Proven Steps to Attract ICO Investors, you too are pitching a movie with your ICO, and merely starting at the beginning is not always the best way of attracting attention. You want your audience to be on the edge of their seats and fully engaged. So telling the story, spinning out the tale is the challenge I always put in front of my clients. Have they started with the solution and ignored the problem? Movies always have the setup, and so must ICOs. You need to tell an engaging story with a beginning, a middle, and an end, but the beginning isn't necessarily where you might think it is. Many ICO teams imagine that it's all about their product or service, so that's where they start. But think of any movie you've enjoyed, and it's rare that the storytelling is simply linear. So don't fall into the trap of thinking that just because you know the features and benefits of your widget, you can necessarily convince the producer in the elevator in a matter of minutes. Even when a movie is shot and edited and ready for distribution, there are still some great marketing skills deployed for blockbusters which we can all learn from. The taglines which go on posters and publicity releases are sometimes as memorable as the movies. Here's a few favorites. The true story of a real fake. Catch me if you can. She brought a small town to its feet and a huge corporation to its knees. Erin Brockovich. Reality is a thing of the past. The Matrix. In space, no one can hear you scream. Alien. In a matter of moments, they convey the flavor of the movie and get across the idea. That's what an ICO should always be aiming for. That instant communication of the shiny story, the big headline grabbing message. So, when you are planning your ICO, make sure you are thinking lights, camera, action. In space, no one can hear you scream. Alien from 1979. See you soon.